Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan. I'm a spiritual guide, a healer, and a medium. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back, and thank you for liking and sharing, and especially commenting on my videos. I absolutely love to interact with you guys, and you're helping me to get more exposure here on YouTube. In today's video, I have an important message from God to all of you light workers about this summer, about what to expect, about how to move forward, about how you can make a difference as far as raising the vibrational frequency of the whole collective. Let's get started. Recently, more and more people have been reaching out to me asking about whether it's too late, whether we've been controlled and manipulated for too long. Is there any turning back as far as the direction that we're being led down? And this is completely normal because the past year and a half, we've literally been under house arrest. The past year and a half, people have been willingly giving away their rights and freedom. And let's be honest, the majority of people are staying at home, going to work, and are only going out for necessities. Socializing has completely stopped. Therefore, a lot of high vibrational frequency that we normally experience have been suppressed for a lot of individuals. But over the upcoming summer, they're finally reopening everything back up. Finally, people are going to be beginning to socialize more and more. Therefore, there is going to be a great shift as far as vibrational frequency. We will be leveling up at a very fast pace over the summertime, because think about this. Concerts are going to be reopening back up. Bars are going to be reopening back up. Restaurants, museums, parks, camping. A lot of things are going to reopen back up. Therefore, people are going to have the chance to celebrate. People are going to have a chance to ride those emotional high vibrational frequencies. And that is what's going to make the difference as far as the overall collective. And what God is calling upon you to do this summer is to enjoy yourself, is to go out and socialize, to have wonderful experiences, to get out of this saying no the majority of the time and begin to say yes almost every single time that you're receiving an invitation, because you have no idea as far as you might just be going for coffee with someone, but you have no idea as far as how is the rest of your day going to turn out. Who is it that you're going to meet? What experiences are you going to have? And the whole purpose of this is to really unblock your manifesting powers, to show to yourself how easily it can be to manifest something when you're manifesting using that vibrational frequency, instead of just putting in all this hard work and effort into building something up all the time. Because sometimes you're going to be called to push forward and work lots of hours, put in a lot of energy into a project, but then at other times you're going to be called to take a step back. The last year I've been pushing extremely hard with my channel, with my spiritually based business. And now I'm taking a step back. And now it's going to be more messages whenever I actually feel inspired to speak on something, instead of just picking one topic and creating content. But it's going to be much more meaningful, because as far as these manifestations that are going to come forth this summer, it's going to be manifestations that's going to help you reach a whole new vibrational frequency. Through feeling grateful, through allowing that childlike excitement to come out, to get yourself in that present moment and just enjoy the moment. Let go of the worries. And as you do this, you're going to start to realize how powerful of a manifester you are. And not only this, you're going to discover your technique, your best technique to manifest, because each and every single one of us has a certain way to manifest, a certain way that works best. And as you do this, as your vibrational frequency is going to be raising, you're like a light beacon. We're all light beacons here on earth. And it's going to help to, as far as it's going to start to affect the individuals around you. You're going to start to notice this. If you have not awakened anyone near and around you, it is going to happen. You're going to notice all of a sudden a friend, a family member is going to have their hand out. All of a sudden, you're going to have triggered their spiritual awakening. And this is how we're going to get the collective to awaken. It's by riding those emotional highs, riding those high vibrational frequencies, enjoying ourselves, letting our light shine for all the right reasons. And especially now, there's no excuses. If you haven't met a Soul Tribe member yet, there's no excuses not to go meet them this summer. By going out and doing things that you're passionate about, by socializing with like-minded individuals, not being afraid to open up, as far as what is it that you're going through. How has your thoughts changed? How has your beliefs changed? Because you're going to see, once you start to open up to individuals, you're going to start to connect with like-minded individuals. You're going to start to attract your soul tribe. And then you're going to start to figure out what your next step is. But as far as this summer, it is all about having fun. It's about having those miracle moments. It's about having those unexpected blessings. It's about getting back to the basics as far as what is it that you appreciate. It's waking up, example, waking up early one morning and watching the sunrise all by yourself out in nature. Allowing yourself to float in that magical moment and allow yourself to ride those emotional highs. Don't suppress them. When a manifestation, when something wonderful comes forth, don't suppress those high emotions. Ride those high emotions for as long as you possibly can. You have nothing to worry about. No one's going to come and take it away this time. If you struggle with this in the past, which I have, where I would have a manifestation come forth and I would suppress my emotions because I was afraid that they were going to be taken away, and they weren't. Therefore, after a while, I was able to start to ride those emotional high, feel that extreme gratitude and love flowing out of me, which just helps you to move forward. Because if you're remotely feeling any types of blockages, if right now you feel like you've reached a plateau, as far as your spiritual journey, it's not going to just be through content that you're taking in. It's not just going to be through information that you're taking in. It's going to be through raising your vibrational frequency, feeling happier and happier. It's going to be all about that. It's about the emotions. The higher you're vibing, the more your consciousness expands, the clearer that guidance becomes from God and your angels, the more your intuition gets heightened up. Your psychic abilities, you're going to be noticing this, are going to be amplifying up. And this is not going to have to be done through meditation. You're going to be noticing, example, you're just walking out in nature and all of a sudden you're starting to receive visions as far as what is coming up. Here's what you're being prepared for. And this happens oftentimes. Even through meditation, you think that you're just envisioning something that you want to have come forth. But after a while, you sense this in your heart. You can feel this vibrational frequency in you. You're going to know I'm being shown what will be coming up. And the majority of the time, this comes up whenever you're feeling like your back is against a wall, whenever you feel like there's a major blockage that you just have no way of knowing how to get through it. Normally, and something ends up happening where you literally, let's say I have a week off. You know what I mean? You'll have a weekend, you'll have some type of event, something will happen that'll take you out of the situation. And then you're able to see it from a different perspective. You're able to see beyond. You're able to see what lesson was I meant to learn? What am I being prepared for? What is it that I need to let go of? Really view this summer like this. Embrace the magical moments. Start to feel your way forward in life. For those of you, especially for those of you who are psychic. Psychics are more in their minds. They're using more of their third eye than their heart chakra. Really tap into your heart space and make it an emotional trip. Really start to trust your emotions over rationally thinking and start to listen to your intuition and trust it. Sometimes you are called to take action as far as stepping into the unknown, doing something you've never done before. But that's where all the blessings and miracles have more of an opportunity to come forth than whenever you're just being surrounded by the exact same individuals, reliving the exact same day each and every single day. It's very hard for God and your angels and universe to bring forth a miracle or even bring forth the resources that you need in order to push forward. And that's why this summer, say yes to absolutely every single invitation that you possibly can. And when you're there, Be open. Be open to having certain experiences. Be open to connecting with incredible individual. Be open to just having an incredible adventure, freeing yourself, allowing that childlike self to come out, and just let the fun guide you. And while you're having your days, continue with those micro manifestations. Whenever you're doing something that you enjoy and you want to continue to do it, put those thoughts out there. A year ago, last summer, I never really did any type of four-wheeling or anything because my parents viewed anything like that, a four-wheeler, a bike, a skidoo, all that, as being too dangerous. Therefore, I never really got to experience it as a child. Well, last summer, went to my cousin's cottage. We were out just on trails. We had his dog with us. Therefore, we're only doing like 20, 30 kilometers an hour. We didn't really go into the woods, but I absolutely enjoyed it. And as we're heading back to the cottage, I'm like, I want to keep on doing this. We are going to continue doing our ride. What ends up happening, as soon as he gets off his four-wheeler at his cottage, tells us we're going to have supper and then we're going to go back out without the dog. Therefore, I'm really going to be able to show you what these machines can do. And that's exactly what we did. Went back out and had a blast, had the time of my life four-wheeling with my cousin. And that was all of the thoughts. That was the inner child that was coming out, right in those high vibes, and then putting out that intention. We are going to continue to do some four-wheeling. Start seeing it like this. And be open as far as manifesting. Don't just think about resources or money or materialistic things. What experiences do you want to have come forth this summer? What is it that you want to do? What is it that you enjoy doing, but because everything's been closed, you have not had a chance to? And start doing those. Start having fun. Let your childlike self come out. And what's going to end up happening, you're naturally going to be raising your vibrational frequency. And as you raise your vibrational frequency, the answers just naturally come forth. As you raise your vibrational frequency, the stress, the worry, the anxiety just melts away. Melts away because what you're doing is through all these different experiences, you're shifting your beliefs. You're raising your level of faith, and then something magical happens. Once you're able to have certainty come in, you know you have nothing to worry about. All you have to do is trust your heart. All you have to do is listen to your intuition, and there is going to be no wrong turns. There's no possible wrong decision when you listen to your intuition. It's only going to take 2-3 timeline shifts to start to create as far as the life that you've envisioned, as far as certain basic things such as peace, creating a peaceful environment, creating a loving environment, having caring, loving, compassionate individuals around you. And you're going to see that's what's going to happen. You manifest from within, and then it's going to reflect out in your reality. Therefore, this summer, be open. Be open to every single invitation that comes forth. Put out those intentions just before you're going to do whatever it is that you're going to do. And if you want something to come forth, ask your angels. I'm going to meet a friend for coffee, but I would like to have some type of wonderful experience. Ask them. You're going to see it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much in order to feel that love, joy, and bliss in your heart as far as the miracles that come forth. For myself, the biggest miracles that I've had come forth has not been the money. The money, you feel good for a week or two, but then it dies down. It's been just these miracle blessings. It could just be something as simple as seeing the sunrise early in the morning when everyone else is asleep, where it's this complete calm environment. So be open this summer to receiving and let go of any self-limited beliefs about having to take all this action because you have to feel worthy and you have to deserve it, because you are worthy and you do deserve it. And God will give it to you once you're open to receiving it. And if you're remotely feeling stressed out, getting yourself out in nature, get yourself grounded. Even meditating out in nature is incredible. Making sure you empath, making sure to spend 1 hour of alone time per day, taking care of your vibrational frequency, taking care of your energy, because that is what makes you powerful. Well, that's going to do it for the video. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome summer. Namaste.